All right, it's 4:09, we're a little tiny bit late, and we're gonna start the Town of Sangerville Select Board meeting. It's Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag, of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 2, approval of the minutes, Select Board meeting 10/19/2022.
Make a motion to approve, A.
Second.
All in favor? All three in favor. Item 3, review of treasurer's warrants, payroll 90, 91, accounts payable 92.
Make a motion to approve A and B as read.
Second?
All in favor? We're all three in favor. We have open session, but we have no guests. Moving along. Old business, Town Hall building. And you did send us an email that there was at least some interest in perhaps exploring.
Yes, can't remember his name now.
Sam Hutchins.
Sam Hutchins came to look at it last Wednesday and was thinking it could be good for apartments. And so he wants to do another tour, so we're just trying to final that up to get together.
That would be awesome, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen it or anything about it, but I believe there's a bunch of actual money out there for projects like that. I know there's a group that's looking into I don't remember the mill in Dover, the one, you go by Rowell's across the bridge.
Oh, Brownsville.
Yes, that one. So they're actually, that thing.
So there's some funds for.
And Main State Housing has funds for affordable housing, and
Yeah.
Okay.
so he's
There's
been
a
meeting
lot
with
of
them as
projects on
well.
that.
Yeah, could even be some county-based stuff,
Yep.
because we're pretty poor and old up here.
Yep.
Well, anyway, I mean, I would imagine that a lot of townspeople would be happy, I mean, the building would be there.
Serving a purpose.
Yeah, it's serving actually important, yeah.
Important.
Well, I think that for me personally, that's kind of the bigger thing, because every time we've ever talked about this, we've all kind of thought about, if you waved a wand and it was all fixed and restored tomorrow, what's the use for it? And we don't have one.
Right, but this
As
is,
it stands now, but this is a legitimate use. I mean,
and, I mean, it's not, it's gonna generate taxes.
well, and,
If it's a viable commercial rental property,
yep.
so.
And I think there's a need for some decent affordable housing in our area, so I think that's
absolutely.
another.
Be cool if he ends up making an offer. Obviously we'll just cross that bridge, but that's interesting. I did hear back on this topic. I did finally hear back from one of the salvage companies, and he just said thank you, but no thank you.
Huh.
Anyway,
Didn't want to even come look at it.
no.
No, it's not.
For what it cost to fuel my truck up yesterday, I can understand why nobody don't wanna go too far to do
Yeah.
anything extra right now.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
New business, none. Town manager report, none. Looks like I'm gonna be hunting tonight. Road commissioners report,
So we,
winter sand and salt delivered.
yes, that was delivered they've been delivering the sand for the last week or two, and the salt was being delivered today, and they're mixing it all up, getting it ready for winter, so we'll be all good to go.
I always worry about it until it's done.
I know.
Yeah.
But, so the salt is on site?
Yes.
yeah,
So-
yes. And I just.
Yeah, yes.
Um,
And then really, I guess we need to still discuss Silver's Mills. That's going along good, and we should be ready to put a coat down next week.
yeah, I would say anybody listening, or if you haven't had a chance to go over there, it's a pretty impressive project. Fingers crossed.
Drive slow.
Yeah, but I don't know I don't remember us ever tackling anything of that magnitude. It should make, well, hopefully it works.
And I've had a lot of positive feedback from people in the community as far as the job that's being done on the road. So they are very happy with what's being done.
Coming in, driving in, are there culverts that were taken out? Like, there's two, yeah.
We reduced the crossover culverts.
Okay, yeah,
Went with-
okay.
With fewer, larger,
Yeah, okay.
and a lot of serious ditching.
Yeah,
So
no,
you
I saw
talking
that.
on the hot top then?
No, I came in from 23.
Yeah, so when he was on the hot top, you mean those cross ones?
Yes, yes.
Those haven't been done yet.
Oh, they haven't been done yet.
No.
Aha.
So the only culverts they have done so far is in the section, and removed, is in the section that they've lifted.
So that would need to be done before paving, obviously.
No,
Well,
because
we're not-
only
Okay.
paving what they've
Okay.
done.
We're gonna bind what they've raised.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah,
That's-
yeah. Okay.
Speaking of paving, what about Roundy's and our issue on East Sangerville?
I call them, I email them, she said she'll get back to me, and they are avoiding us now.
Might be time for another letter,
Yeah, I would recommend a letter.
and
Okay.
maybe a second opinion.
For sure, a second
Okay.
opinion. I would get the second opinion before we go to.
The
Yeah.
letter?
I mean, clearly it's defective, it's only 1 year old.
Right.
Probably the people that would be coming out next
That's where
week,
I'd
I
start.
could get an
That's where
opinion
I'd
from
start.
them, yeah. I'll
And
get an
even,
opinion.
you might even tap Brian.
Yeah, I could ask Brian about it as well,
Yeah, he might know someone who would be an expert
okay,
at that.
Yeah.
But we've gotta get them on the record,
yes.
because we're on to a year now,
Yeah, you're running out of time.
yeah. So,
Even though we do have the emails from,
I know.
I know,
yeah,
but I
from when
just
I've
don't
been,
even-
yeah, I know.
it's amazing.
Still have to move things along,
It
unfortunately.
doesn't matter really how
Yeah,
much you
yeah.
spend, I suppose, but anyway, okay. And no, I know we have other cases involving litigation, anything, advancements there?
No.
Nothing,
No,
okay.
No,
All
still
right.
waiting. So do you want me to look into this?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah, I think so. We got a Brian Howard wrote, he's been providing much of the material for this project that we referenced.
Right.
And he wrote a letter to the town manager and to Chris, of C&W, a suggestion of a different approach with the type of pavement. So yeah, you're asking, should you look into that? I think you should.
I definitely.
Yep.
I mean,
He's had really good luck with his, he calls it heavy duty pavement. I guess they use it at airstrips, and it's a little different aggregate, I guess.
Yep,
But anyway,
yep.
I would explore it.
okay.
He said it would turn the section into a 30-year repair instead of a 7 years.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because I
and-
won't be there.
Yeah, right.
and honestly, I mean,
Either
the
way.
conversations we've had in the past with paving companies that actually explain to us the difference in how much a little more
Oh, yeah.
paving and the difference in your aggregate, how much your longevity is. For what he's saying, I didn't realize they made anything like that, or nobody's suggested that to us in the past. So I would, from what we've been told, it definitely falls in line. So
Yeah, definitely explore that.
Okay,
And, as long as it's within the budget, I mean, just share the information with us, but.
Right, right.
Okay. Anything else from anyone else? Selectmen's concerns? Tell me what you think about the dam, see if you think the board's in there again.
I looked to me like it was in.
It does to me too.
Yeah.
A different board.
I'll hit it,
maybe,
I'll-
right?
I'll
Because
So it
start-
has to be a different one, because the one that was in there
You-
ain't there no more.
Right.
I'll
And if
stop,
that's what it
removed
is,
it.
I will gladly remove it again.
I'll stop with my binoculars, I can probably see.
I stopped, there was a few weeks ago, and, cause there was some debris in the road and things like that, and I stood there, it was kinda odd, I've never seen it before, as long as I've lived in this town. I was paranoid because somebody had thrown stuff all from Silver's Mills down 23 the entire length. And then it was early, it was still dusky, and when I come across the bridge, being a little bit dark, and I know there's trash all over the place, and you looked out across that stream, and you would have swore to God it was trash bags. The water wasn't overly high, but it foamed up unbelievable. The foam was literally 10, 12 inches thick. And then it went into these round batches. So driving by, that's how I ended up stopping. And I was there for a while, and yeah, it looked like the board was there to me.
You can see it coming over the dam, but not the spillway, and that's kind of the tell for me.
Okay,
It's like-
okay.
So, but I'll be able to see with the binoculars, so,
Yeah.
okay. Anything else?
Huh.
Motion to adjourn then.
Second.
So-
It's,
Third.
about 5 minutes, yeah, 4:19, we are adjourned.